Hello, welcome to the Crafting Coop. I'm Reesa, and I'm here to craft with you today in Sensational Creations Event Group. And here's my print. Look how adorable that is. This is on too high. Hold on. Okay, there we go. Um, and I'm super excited. I just literally walked in the door from going to the doctor this morning, and um, in 2 hours after this, in the next 2 hours after this, I have to leave after those 2 hours to go get Wyatt, to get my prescription, to get him to karate, to get back to pick up Jessica from work, to get back home so she can go do her nighttime therapy sessions. She's a therapist. So it's been a day already, and I am exhausted. So exhausted already. So exhausted already. Hey, Kim, how are you, sweet girl? How are you doing? Okay, so let me share to some groups. The Roost, Sensational, um, let me see. Oh, it hurts. Trying to figure it out. Here we go. Now I'm finding. Okay. How is everybody? Hello, hello. Okay. Hey, Amanda. Hey, Julie. And hey, Amy. And Lisa Mary. And what else am I missing? Okay, I haven't seen Carrie yet, so let me copy the links. I'll be right back. Nobody go nowhere. Oh, she did. She already did it. Yay. Don't have to worry about it. Good. I was afraid she was caught up at work. There she is. Okay. Hey, Kelby. I wasn't sure if you were caught up at work, so I was going to send the links out. I literally just walked in the door. So, and the cleaners were here cleaning and all of that craziness. And so, yeah. So I'm excited, but I have a full day, and I don't like full days because, as you know, I have a spinal cord injury and it wears me down. So, hey, Lisa, how are you? Oh, that's right. It is lunchtime. Sorry, forgot. Love my shirt. You want to see it? It says, Jesus Christ is Lord of all. Acts 10:38, 35, something like that. Yeah, it's Love and Faith. But if you buy anything from Love and Faith, buy one size smaller if you're not used to buying from them, because they get all their shirts from China now and they're too big. This, I used to wear an extra large for them. Now I wear a large, some mediums. This shirt is so long it goes to my knees. I don't know what possessed them to do that. Thinking they're going to get less, something for less and make whatever. But with tariffs, you would think that they would just start making it in our country, which is what the purpose of the tariffs are for, is to convince people to bring jobs back to America. Hey, Ralph, how are you? Hey, who was that? There, Amy. Amy, it's Amy. I was afraid, I thought I saw you, Amy, but I wasn't sure. Yeah, so They make them, I mean, they're so big. It's like unreal. Like I have it rolled up. The sleeve comes down to here on me. And I used to like I practically rolled the sleeve up 4 times and that's all, it's crazy. I just don't understand um, why they would want to ruin their shirts like that because their shirts were so good for so long and now they're just so big and bulky. Like I feel like this would fit like a grown man twice, 3 times my size. So I don't know. But it did say they were going to have tariffs. So that tells me they get them from out of the country. Um, yeah, I don't know. I don't know if it's China or where it's from, but they didn't start talking about it until they started talking about the China tariffs. So, hey, Dale. So I'm just, uh, I tried washing them and drying them. They're pre-shrunk, I guess. It's just ridiculous to me. And in case anybody that you don't know me, I was one of Love and Faith's very first customers when they first jumped onto Facebook. I have over 400 of their t-shirts. And I mean, yeah, I don't know. I just can't continue this. Hey, Kathy, how are you? I'm good. I'm making it today. It's a very, 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 very busy day, but I'm making it. My back's already hurting, but we're gonna get through this. So let's move my camera. And now up after me, or let me say what I said in the beginning. This is with Sensational Creations Event Group, which is Julie with Crafts by Julie, and myself, Reesa with the Craftin Coop, and Lisa with Fergi's Connection. Started not too long ago, coming on and helping us too. And so we are excited that you guys are here. Thank you so very much. Hey, Tracy, how are you? Welcome, welcome, Bluebird Crafting. Yeah, so we just hope that presenter and the next presenter after that. Julie's supposed to be resting. I buy t-shirts from everywhere when we travel. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, well, you better buy it smaller than normal because it is really big. Hey, Lita. Um, hey, Georgiana. I haven't seen you in a while. I'm so glad you're here. Um, who else did I miss? Anybody else? Anybody else? I think I'm good. So anyway, if you guys could sprinkle us out, that would be amazing. If you are not a follower of us, if you would follow us, that would be great. And if you would please join Sensational Creations Event Group, the link is in my description. Then you could just refresh and watch everybody all day. Up after me, instead of Julie, because she isn't not feeling well, is going to be Two Chicks Crafts. And that is Vicki. And so Vicki will be up after me. Okay, so I'm going to get to painting and then we can talk. Today is all about showers, rain, April showers bring May flowers, right? That's what today's event is all about. And I made several of the prints today. And I am going to have to watch all the replays from this morning and all of them from tonight because I just can't get a break today. I got up, I had to go to the doctor. Cleaning ladies came, had to get back before they left. They were walking out the door practically when I walked in. And then this is so thick. I don't know why it's so thick. Probably because it's so darn cold in here. But the other Dixie Belle is not thick. I don't know. It's just really thick. And I'm trying not to make this vintage, because if you saw my print a minute ago when I sneakily showed it, where is my, there it is. You would have seen that it was not, it's really not vintage. And so, man, it is so thick, I can't get it covered up here. This is crazy. Even on the edges right here, it's just doesn't want to cover. Okay, so now I'm gonna, do I know what Mayflowers bring? Hot weather. Heat waves. At least not for us, but most places. But tell me, Ralph. Tell me, because I'm sure it's going to be a very interesting answer. Hey, Christina. Are you at work now? Or are you home still? Or how are you doing off that, coming off of vacation, I should say? Yeah, I'll add a little water, but I don't want to add just any water because it is Dixie Belle and I don't want to mess it up. So I'll add some. Normally I wouldn't care and I'd just grab that water right there, but it's got paint mixed in it. So I'll wait and get some water. It's just so thick. My goodness. Hey, Alicia, where were you yesterday, girl? We were live. You weren't here doing your job. What happened to you? We missed you being here. What happened to you? Carrie's like, hey, where's Alicia? And someone else asked where you were too. And I'm like, I don't know. I don't know. Now, my daughter requested I use this particular board because she wants to hang it up in her house next to another craft that's done with that board. And so, man, I cannot get over how, even, it's just not, yeah, this is not good. Let me see if I can just dip my brush in the water and then cover it. That seems to work a little better. That seems to do a little bit. Oh, you had company yesterday. Oh, I see. Gotcha. Oh, you know what? Sorry. Still got this to do. I'm going to do it the Ralph way so I can get it done quick. I'm going to do it the way Ralph does it. So I can get it done quickly. Ow, that hurt. Okay, now let's see. We can get this on and get things dry. Bring pilgrims. Awesome. On the Mayflower. Wonder if it brought hot water to them too. Okay. Oh my gosh, if I get through this day, it's going to be a miracle. My back is killing me. The Ralph way is a good way. Yeah, it did work pretty easy. It's pretty fast. Did work pretty. Hey, Donna. Mammogram. CT scan at 6 p.m. on the 8th. Hopefully the CT scan will show the study drug is working. Yay! Yes, I hope it is too. Your back's not doing well, Christina? I'm sorry. I'll pray for you. Mine only hurts because I have a spinal cord injury. It's going to hurt the rest of my life. And not a lot can get around it. They didn't tell me, oh, we're going to save you so you're not paraplegic and you'll be able to walk. They didn't say, but you're going to have back pain for the rest of your life. I mean, trust me, I'd rather have the back pain, but I wish they would have just been upfront with me so I'd at least not been surprised. But yeah, no, they didn't do that. But I'm very thankful to walk. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you, Jesus. That would not have been good. You guys would have never met me, I'm sure. Okay. Let me see. All right. Yes, the membership is $10 a month, and it is all because we take all of the money and we build clean drinking water wells with the money. So if you have it in your heart, there are 2.2 million people in America, whether you ever use a printable or not, just have it in your heart to help people that do not have clean water in their yards, in their home, anywhere on their property. We would love that because if you do a subscription donation to us, we do give you I give you rights to my printable library. I'm a graphic artist. I'm not an AI artist. I'm a graphic artist. And although a lot of pictures can look a lot alike, because before AI, that was what we did. That was who did it. It was us. I remember doing it in the 90s and early 2000s is when I learned. And I was just telling Ralph today, I'm like, nowadays when you have a graphic artist, they use they use one of these, like a pencil. And I did not learn that way. I'm old school. I learned with a mouse. And I just can't seem to learn the other way. I will have to do a mouse the rest of my life, because that's just, yeah, just the way that I learned and the way that I do it. Okay, so I'm gonna stick this on here. I'm not going to be doing okay, so I'm going to cut her out. She is splashing around in a puddle. Okay. We are going to put it on just like that. Actually, I think I'll trace it and cut it out so that I don't even have to use my, so I don't have to use my, what do you call it? Sander. I got a little ahead of myself there. So the reason I went to the doctor is because my mother had tremors, and my brother's son that died of cancer had tremors, and um, when I saw my brother in February, he had tremors, and I'm just like, oh boy. Well, it turns out the medicine I was taking before my blood pressure messed up, propranolol, was tremor medicine. I did not know that. And when the propranolol quit working, I started to get the shakes. And at first I seriously thought it was from, I really did think it was because of, I really did think that it was because I had too much caffeine. And, well, that wasn't it, because it's been all this time and it has not gone away. So she is putting me back on propranolol, just not a high dose. And I'm not, I mean, yeah, I need the tremors. Obviously, they're not that strong, but I do get a little bit of a shake every now and then. Not all the way regularly all day long, nothing like that. But my brother didn't have them either before. And his, at 63, he shakes like this sometimes. And it's really very sad actually to see him that way, because my brother is 8 years older than me. And, he was like a dad to me. Even though my dad raised me, he just was, older and just like a dad. And so to see him with something wrong with him was kind of devastating to me. And now I feel bad, you know. Hey, Grace, thank you for spreading the blessings. I appreciate it. But yeah, so now it looks like I have it. And it just, see how my finger's moving a little? And she said, the longer you're on it, the less it will be. So who knows what the tremors could have been like before? I have no idea. And I don't want to know, to be honest. But I've been on that medicine for 16 years, not knowing it was a tremor medicine. But it's okay. I'm going to go back on it on a very small dose. Thank you, Julie. Thank you, Carrie. Read your comments. Where's your comment? Okay. I saw my niece for the first time since she was 3 years old. Oh, wow. Met her boyfriend for the first time for the 20th birthday party Saturday. Oh, I bet that was cool. I bet that was really cool. Is that the comment you were talking about? Yeah, that's pretty cool, Alicia. That's really cool. Actually, let's move this way just a little bit. So I've been watching, I just ran into one of her reels, And okay, it's clean. And her name, I can't, the Good Place Farm. I think it's called the Good Place Farm. The Good Place Farm. I think that's what it's called. And she has all kinds of animals, all different kinds. Let me do this now that I can really put it on there. And um, it's called the Good Place Farm. And I think it's a single mom and her kids, and they run a farm. And she has this goat that is a baby goat that she rescued. And its name is House Goat because she rescued it, and she was really, when it was really tiny, and she was scared to put it out there with the big goats, right? And so now this goat, this baby goat, which is getting bigger, obviously, is like attached to her and her family. And the other day, I guess her and the goat were on the back deck, and she stepped off and walked away to go look at another animal, and the goat didn't know it. And the goat started screaming, like, "Where's my mama?" Screaming its head off. And finally she's like, "House goat, house goat, I'm right here, house goat." And that little goat was so excited. It bounced and jumped all the way across this long field thing to get to her, and then jumped on her for her to pick it up. And it was just the most precious thing ever. And so then I guess a little while later, she couple days, whenever, I don't know how much longer, she decided to let house goats sleep outside with the big goats. And oh my goodness, when she went out there and called its name, that goat, like a little baby, started crying and running down the fence to get to her, screaming, "Mama, mama." Oh my gosh, it was the cutest thing I'd ever seen. I'm not kidding. It was so cute. Now she's like, "What do I name this house goat?" Because obviously this house goat ain't going out. I mean, they potty trained it. First it wore a diaper, then they potty trained it. And it's just hilarious because it's like this goat just loves her. It's just so funny. And her kids, it gets up on the couch and sleeps with them and snuggles with them and watches TV and gets under the blanket. And oh my gosh, it's so funny. And I'm thinking to myself, well, I mean, you spoiled it. She did spoil it. But she goes out there and sits for hours. She lets her cows, her Highland cows and her donkeys and everything just lay all over her, and she pets them. And I'm thinking to myself, I think she got a farm so she could just have pets to pet. But hey, it works, right? Makes her money. So, you know, well, I think I'll do one of these. But it was just funny because this poor little goat, its name's House Goat, because she didn't know what to call it. So she called it House Goat. I know. Did you know that was one of the names she put on the poll, was House Goat? And I don't know how many people voted for it, but they should leave it as House Goat. Yeah, I think so too. I think they should call it House Goat or House. Come here, House. But Carrie, you're gonna have to go look at it because it was the most adorable thing. It brought tears to my eyes watching that little goat run to its only mama it's ever known, which is the lady, the only mama. So I have to go. I need to lay down. Hope to watch your next live. Oh, good. Yes. You go rest, girl. You go rest. But yeah, it was just, oh gosh, precious. So precious. But, you know, Carrie and I are huge, huge animal lovers. And so I keep meaning to send it to you, Carrie, but I keep forgetting. As I always get pulled away doing something else. And golly, it was just adorable. And I was like, that poor little goat, little house goat. It's white with a little bit of black on it. And it just wants to be near its mama all the time. And I'm thinking to myself, well, I hope as it gets older, maybe it'll want to go outside because, you know, it's going to grow horns and you wouldn't want those horns to tear anything up in the house and get mad and tear up a kid, and you know what I mean. You just, but that little house goat, boy, so adorable. So adorable. Yeah. I keep telling, I mean, Jessica and Glenn make more than enough money to sell this house and build a house on some property. I keep telling them, you need to do it before I get too old. Come on, we need animals. I keep telling them, let's do it. Let's do it. Well, we want to pay off some bills first. Like, well, get the bills paid so we can do it. They don't have very many bills, but you know. It's her excuse, I'm sure. But yeah, it's pretty funny. House goat. Too darn cute. Where am I on time? Oh my gosh, I'm way ahead of schedule. I think I'm moving fast because I'm hurting. So up after me is Vicki with Two Chicks Craft. Hey Cheryl, how are you, my sweet friend? How are you? Ow, that hurt. Got me. So if you have not heard that I am teaching a book workshop for Sacred Treasure House. Julie's in it. Lots of people are in it already. If you've not heard, I would suggest that you seriously give it a thought, because you get all my pop-ups this month in April. You get 4 Saturdays at 2 hours each, so 8 hours. You're going to learn 2 or 3 different books. And I have been making books for years. I sold and made well over 200, probably more than that. That was just what I could count that I happened to have listed. One's going to be kind of like a junk journal, but more of a hardbound junk journal. And one is going to, and you're going to get all my free printables, my junk journaling kit, whole 9 yards. If you would like an invoice, send me a message with your email and I will get it to you. It's only $19.99 and you get so much more for $19.99. Unreal what you get for $19.99. I'm also going to be doing some hand lettering, pop-ups, all kinds of stuff. So and I will show you a couple of the books that I've done. Now, these are not we're going to be making hardbound books. So it's not going to look like these. but I'll just show you some that I'd made for me and Jessica. And yesterday, Carrie showed one that she made in my class. She made in my class. What I did, messed it up. I don't think I have anything that color. I might can do something with it. I don't know. Yeah, there we go. There we go. I fixed it. Will there be replay? Yes, there will be replays. And you will be able to watch those replays for a while. So when you go back in, because you want to, when you go back in, I don't know if that would work. This is a little brown. When you go back in to watch, they'll be there for a while. I actually had a pop-up on Saturday, and I already went and saved it and put it right back in there because hey, look at there, you can't even tell what I did. There we go. Anyway, you can watch them for a while. So, because I don't expect you to watch them once and then know how to do a book. It's going to, you're going to want to watch them as you're making a book. So yeah. So, and then I'll be teaching both. You would like an invoice? Okay. I will send you an invoice. And trust me, you will love it. So here's some that I did for just myself in bigger. Cheryl, I think you could do it. I'll have her send you an invoice and then you can figure it out for sure. So this is, I just took craft paper. That's it, craft paper. And I created this whole thing. And it's sturdy as can be. That's simple. Now I use chipboard now to make books, which is this real thick chipboard. Okay, chipboard, bookboard, whatever you want to call it. And my journal, my junk journal is going to be will be chipboard, and my regular page bound book will be chipboard too. It'll be hardbound too. But I'm thinking about maybe making something along these lines, as a little bit here and there as we go, so that at the end maybe we would have something like this done. Maybe not with spines like this, but more like, something that we could fold and put like a book in or something. But, there's all kinds of pockets, all kinds of stuff. This is the one I take to church. If I, keep my stuff in. And then this one I made Jessica when she wanted something to write her just favorite recipes in, and then she never did it because she liked it so much she wanted to display it. But there's pockets in each one of these, and these are made from envelopes, and then you would you could write on them, you could put it in it, you could write there, you could write there, you could write there. There's all kinds. This would hold, gosh, at least probably like 4 folded up in here, 5, 6, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 times 6. That's a lot of little recipes. And then I also did this one for her. It's held on with magnets, stands. Now it leans because she never put recipes in it. It needs, hey Sybil, it needs recipes. See, like it needs recipes in it. She never did it. She was like, I like it standing inside her case where all of her recipes are. But you see how wide it could get and hold and stand up even better if it had recipes. I keep telling her, just put recipes in it. Not that difficult. So there's all kinds of stuff, and I am super excited to do it. I used to do it for years, and I finally, and Carrie, if you want to see how well someone can make a book, at the time could not figure out how to make a book, okay? She could not make a book. She told this yesterday. Go and watch yesterday's live from the Crafting Coop. Oh, look how my camera is crooked. You guys didn't tell me my camera was crooked. Darn it. I didn't know. And I looked at my comments all day, and I did all this whole hour, and I never looked and noticed it. So she kept saying, I did not know how. I couldn't figure it out. It was really, really hard, but it's not hard. She realized afterwards, once she understood how to put it together and followed along with me, it was easy. And then she just had to learn the first couple of pages, and boom, she made a fall themed gratitude book with pockets in each page that she could put all of her gratitude cards in of what she was thankful for each and every day. And it had 15 pages, so 30 days worth. You could put 2 in each one. And she did that, and she made it, and she showed it yesterday. And that book looks amazing. And all she did was follow my instructions. That's all she did. Followed my instructions, and boom, she made it. Corey, you should take the book class, because that's something you could offer your people. You could offer a junk journaling class in your area. You definitely need to do that. Corey, you need to do this, Corey, because you would learn so much. And I'm going to give you some hand letterings. And look, if you weren't here yesterday, I taught everybody how to make this envelope. Now, I know it looks like a regular envelope. I get that. I know you think it looks like a regular envelope, but it was this. It was a piece of paper, a piece of copy paper. And I made it into an envelope just by turning it. I didn't even use a single tool. I did not use a single tool. So if you want me to, I'll show you again real quick. You would cut your paper at 7.5 by 7.5. That's the standard square when you're making a small envelope. And then let me grab some of the paper that I can put on top of it. All right, so what you're going to do is you're going to get a ruler. You guys keep track of time for me. You're going to get a ruler. And this is 10.5. Oops, hold on. Yep, 10.5. So I'm going to put me a little dot, little mark at 5.25. Okay, that's all you need right there in the center. 5.25. Okay. Now I'm going to fold this up like that. Now I am going to use my bone folder just because it's a habit and I like it to use one, but you don't have to have one. Okay. I don't think I put bone folder on the list. Probably should have. And I'm going to pull this one here. Okay. Now this is my top. So I'm going to pull my top. Pull my top down to the middle. Okay, now this is my bottom. And I'm going to turn, I'm going to use my grid right here. And I'm going to turn this up just a little bit. So that it has a flat edge, just like in an envelope, see? And then we're going to pull it up. And we're going to fold it over. Okay, just like that. Then I'm going to grab some glue. And, oh, my thing had something dark on it. So as you can see, I'm only putting it right here. And I'm just going to smear it so that it's just right there. And I'm going to do the same over here. I'm going to go about right there. And then I'm going to make sure that it's rubbed in good. Right? Then I'm going to fold it up. Okay. And I'm going to make sure I can still put my hand in there. And you can actually cut this piece off if you want. I'm just going to like bend it under like that and glue it. Okay. Now I'm going to take a piece of paper. Let's find something. Okay. And then the first thing I'm going to do is, you see how I've done just like this? Hold on. Let me do it like this. Just like that, right? And I'm just going to do a little crease right here. It's my fingernail. And then I'm going to cut it. Okay, then I'm going to go over here to the other side, just like this. Make sure that I'm good. And then I'm going to cut it. And then see what it gives me? Look, gives me that perfect line right there. So now I'm going to put glue on these. And I'm just going to put it right there. And then I'm going to do this one. Sorry, normally I would lay this on here and get glue all over my desk, but I don't have a lot of time and I don't want to make such a big mess. And then we're going to put this one here. Just like that. What do I keep getting on it? Is that glue that I keep getting on it? I don't know. It's weird. I don't know what it is. But now I'm going to go up here like this, and I'm going to leave a little bit on each side. So I'm just going to cover this like this, because okay. And I'm just going to go right up in here. And then I'm just going to cut this off without cutting my envelope. And then look. Oh, I'll do the top too. Sorry, forgot about that. Am I okay on time? Okay, got a few minutes. Don't forget that Two Chicks Crafts Vicki is up after me. I'm going to go share her out as soon as I finish this envelope. So I'm going to get off here a minute early, but you guys, I will have her in there before you can blink an eye. Okay, I'm going to go this way. And here we go. Need to put something in there. There you go. Boom. Look, I got a little bit right here. I need to add some to it. There we go. There we go. I was rushing. I normally wouldn't rush, and I normally would not use this. This is not what I would use. I would use this, art glitter glue. Thank you, Bonnie. I'm so excited. The supply list is in the group. As soon as you get in the group, you will see it. It's one of the few posts that I've made. You'll see it says supply list on it. But this is the best stuff ever. This is, if you don't buy anything for this class other than the craft paper in this, I would suggest you buy this. Love you too, Lisa Mary. Love you, girls, so much. See, so it's just really simple. It's not hard at all. Sorry, I didn't cut my little spot right there. Look how easy that is. Two, look, exact same size, identical. Now you take them and you put them in a book, and then that's your hideaway. You just dip it down in there. Just put your little thing down in there. Dip it. Boom. Still didn't cut this side. Good enough. There we go. Isn't that awesome? So simple. So simple. The glue is very important. And I will add, no, you're okay. You're okay, girl. Take a nap. You need to rest. You don't want to be tired and mopey and yucky. Take a rest when you need to. So I will go put bone folders on my list. Hey, Laura, how are you? So glad you are here. We'd love for you to follow us so you can come back and see us again. Oh, thank you, Sybil. So we still got 2 minutes, so I want to wait a little bit. I'm going to go with about 30 seconds left. I'll leave, and then that will give me time to share her real quick. You guys can just refresh. Or I might could do it now if she's in there. Let me go see. Let me go see if she's in there, if she's up and running. 2. How about 2? Chicks crouch. She is. There she is. Let me share her. 2 chicks. Let me share her. All right, I'm getting her into the group. Into Sensational Creations Event Group. You guys go follow her. Go watch her. Go take advantage of all of her knowledge, because she is very knowledgeable too. And guess what? She's taking my book class. Look, here's one more thing before I go. This is the cutest thing ever. Look, this is if you want to put this in a vintage junk journal, okay, and have a secret spot. No one would have known to pull that right there. As long as you get it lined up like you're supposed to, like that, and then you just glued it inside your junk journal, no one would know that's a secret spot. Pretty cool, huh? And I did an Easter one too. So yeah, this one's a little harder to get back together though, because those little cut things, if I would have known, I would have cut them more straight. I just went in and went. Anyway, you guys are awesome. I'm going to send you guys some, let me get back to my comments. I'm going to send you guys some, send Lisa a invoice. And Grace, I would love for you to take this class too. I think Yadi's going to be taking it. I just would love for you guys to join. And I'm volunteering, and Strength Treasure House is making a donation to the Nesting Box Designs for my time. So go watch her, and I'll catch you guys later. Bye.